Hi, welcome to Hash Talks, a brand new visual podcast from VisualHash. And I don't want to start. I don't want to waste time in any introduction. I'll let the guest give the introduction about what this podcast is going to be and what this company is. So without further ado, let's welcome Mr. Harsha. Hi.
Hi Raghu, thank you for this wonderful introduction where you didn't introduce me at all, but I'm okay with that.
Okay.
So I'm Harsha, CEO of VisualHash Technologies and SPIM, which is Search Property in Metaverse. So from past 8 years, we are into this field of AR, VR, and it's a prop tech company. And we do metaverse. We create some 3D models for real estate builders and properties all over India and the world.
Sir, if you talk like this, we have to end the podcast in 10 minutes. So let's take it slow. Let's take it slow.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
So being a director, you need to narrate me all the time.
Yeah. Apologies for that.
Yeah.
As he said, we are a prop tech company, a digital marketing agency, and we're everything that there is for real estate. So we're a 360-degree marketing company, and we have many verticals under us, which we're going to explore in further episodes and in this episode. So let's hope this episode serves as an introduction to everybody watching. Now, I want to start with something very basic, as you know, what is VisualHash? What is SPIM? Like, how did we start and where are we right now? So give us just take us through the journey of how it is.
So VisualHash is as I said, it's a prop tech company.
Yes.
Visual means the eyes, what you see, and hash is hashing of the. If you see in a software language, it's decentralizing the.
We thought it was hash for Harsha.
Yeah, it's also so it's a correlation. So we used it, but to be apt, VisualHash is a combination of visual experience and. Yeah, you can say it's my name. Hash. Yeah. Okay.
Let's say it's your name. It's more personal.
Yeah.
It's your company. So
Yes.
I think your name would be a more.
So the main agenda of this company was to bring visual experience, to bring this experiential marketing to a limelight, because till now experiential marketing was not well versed in Indian market. So we thought of bringing VisualHash as an experiential marketing, which involves all the VR, AR, whatever you see,
Yes.
through which your eyes are it's like eye candy for you. Those all marketing stuff is in this company.
But you see, when you give a tagline like as a marketing company, most of the people just know that it's lead generation or making videos or making some creatives, etc. But we're more than that. See, we know what we are, but we want people to know them. So how are we different? How can we provide a value to a person, to a builder or any developer or any company as a marketing company? So how do you think we can do that?
So why I do say it as a marketing company, being a tech company also, because we have like in-house 40 developers who are working all the year round to bring new technology to the platform in real estate. Why we say that marketing company, being a tech company, because we give an insight about the whole market scenario, how to present, because what we believe is that just giving a tech doesn't support you, the team or the employees or the builders or our clients, people should be upgraded, updated, and should be knowing to how to use the technology for their marketing purpose.
Exactly.
So we guide them, we give them the training how to use it. We also introduce new tech platforms where they can do lead generation on behalf of us, or they can do their autonomously. So these all things we provide the builder or the agents or any real estate guys, whoever want to empower their company with the tech, that what we provide. So with a blend of marketing and technology, we formed this company. So predominantly, I'm saying it's a marketing company.
Okay.
It's been backed with tech. Everyone knows about it.
We're talking about digitalization. We're talking about more tech side as a marketing company. But if you see the market in Hyderabad, let's not talk about the whole India right now, but let's go into that. But Hyderabad pretty much still is in a very nascent stage where builders have to still adopt to such technology. It still takes a lot of time. People are very against, going completely digital again. How would that be a challenge? Is that still is a challenge? But how do you want to address that?
See, the shift in technology takes with a time leap. So every generation has its own thing. Like in if you talk about 80s or 90s, the real estate ads were in a classified way, where they used to be in pamphlets or newspapers. Then came the SMS or the portal generation, where SMS was there, or in the portal or in the website it used to be, we used to have ads. Then came the the Facebook or the social media generation, where now you can see the ads in LinkedIn, Meta, and other platform, Google Display Ads. These are the
I
platforms.
think that's the biggest one, right? I mean, if you could say social media, of all the three that we just mentioned, social media is probably the biggest revenue generation for any developer out there.
Yeah, of course. Social media or the digital platform is right now the biggest. It is beating all the offline BTL, ATL
definitely.
activities, because you can precisely you can niche your market. You can target those people. You can segment those tribe and your particular buyers through this platform.
Yes.
Unlike the offline media, where it's a mass market. Here you can precisely, you can target those people who you want to target. It might be a farmland or a villa. So social media gives you that opportunity. Digital marketing gives you an opportunity to target exactly what you want. So that's why the market is booming, and that's what you are saying right now.
And I think even digitalization in India has also rapidly improved, online presence of us as well. Like after Geo came in, our internet users were probably very minuscule amount. The data charges were very high as well.
Yeah.
But the moment Geo introduced a free plan for 2 years, we adopted it, and almost everybody, even our parents' generations right now, they are still who used to be against us using a mobile phone every day. They're on their mobile phones right now. So I think this rapid improvement of digitalization in India has also improved people being online a lot more, and us as developers putting money a lot in digital platforms a lot as well. So I think that's a very good sign to moving forward. But there comes a time. The question that comes with this is it stagnant right now? Like everybody's doing ads right now. Like it's pretty much very easily accessible. You can do it on your phone. You don't need a marketer, or you don't need a laptop and sit around. You can just, with 2-3 clicks of a button, add some money and you're done. You're putting it on. So is that getting diluted, do you think?
Yeah, it's a right question what you asked. If we talk about our 10 years prior to now, digital marketing was something new to the market, where there were very less players in digital agencies. But now everyone is using the many training platforms. If you go to Amirpet, you will get in 1,000 rupees, you will be getting all the digital marketeers. But the thing is that you also now have a new technology platforms, GPT platforms, AI platforms, ML platforms. You have VR, AR platforms, where you can blend. Now the technology is shifting in that direction, where no single no single tech is being there. It's a platform of multiple technologies.
Yes.
So we can integrate virtual reality with Meta platform. There is a platform in Facebook Meta, where you can directly schedule a augmented reality digital ad.
A 3D
Many
view,
of them might not be having the knowledge about it. There is a platform where you can use AI to do this. So always there is an outdating of the technology, and the incoming of new technology is always there. So each and every tech person needs, or the marketer person needs to be updated with the new skills. If they are not updated, they're outdated. That's what we believe.
Exactly.
So that's how we in VisualHash, what we do, we update our skills with everything, and we implement it in our daily usage in performance marketing or any of this. So in that way we are upgrading, and we are
when you said about AI, it brought me to this question. I think we didn't know about what AI definition was like until 5 years ago. It was there, it was in our dictionaries, it was in some books and all, but we never really had an idea to it. But last 2 years or 1 year, every company out there is adding .ai into their websites, and they've been blowing up. Everybody's using ChatGPT's API to consider their own GPT models. So it's been really crazy what's happening with it. And currently, I just want to give you a small insight as well to everybody watching. We all think ChatGPT was the best that we had right now, but there's a new chat-based AI version called Claude, CLAUD.ai. It's by some British media, I think British company. if you've been using ChatGPT a lot, you will understand the way it is. Claude is answering a question. It's more human-like. It's, let's just say it's a 2.0 version of ChatGPT. What they're doing. So I suggest everybody check that out as well. It's crazy. It's what's happening, and you can put an image right now. Let's just say I just did something. I took a screenshot of few developers. On a Google Map, I wrote developers in Mokila or developers in Kolur. I took a screenshot of it and I just put an image in there. I told him, explain me what this image signifies to you. It just gave me a full-on description about that area, what are the names of the developer, along with some description about them. So it's crazy. I suggest everybody to check that out. And yeah, so moving on a little bit, segue to AI and what we are doing with AI in our company. So we've heard a lot about this product called Hookbot, which has been. So give us some insights about it.
So as you said about the cloud or
Yes.
About the GPT, these things, what is happening? What you see is that back in those days, for any knowledge or any information, we used to go through some encyclopedia or
Yeah.
dictionary. Then came the internet generation, where we used to
Just
do
Google
this.
search.
Yeah. And maps also, we used to have an atlas type of maps
Exactly.
where we used to see.
I don't know.
those
I'm
stuff.
not from that generation.
Yeah,
I had
so
my phone the
I'm
moment I
from
got
that,
out of
yeah.
my mother's womb.
So millennial generation. So we used to do those all things. Then we came to here. Now it's like the change in the shift in the generation. So what is happening? You can say the patience level, what we used to have, the next generation Z or X, is not having that. So you can say that.
We're evolving.
Impatience is directly proportional to increase in technology, or the new technology comes when you don't have the patience. So that's why remote has been invented, or any touch screens are there, because you don't have the patience. So we don't have the
For
patience.
that matter,
Yeah.
even
You
this
can-
even this podcast is being edited
Yeah.
by an AI. So
yeah, that's what. So AI is the new thing, because human is losing that patience. For we used to write letters in that generation, then came the SMS, then came the whole letter can be converted through one single emoji.
exactly.
So that also will be prompted by WhatsApp or something, that what you are feeling, it will be giving you the emoji. So in that way, the whole scenario of technology is shifting day by day. So we had that. I saw this one from my MBA days to, like, from past 10 years to now. I have seen this shift, where there is a shift of messaging. There is the shift of using the technology, where we used to write those SMS. Then came WhatsApp. Then came Snapchat, where Snapchat is using all AR based,
Yes.
augmented reality based things, emojis, where you can showcase your emotions and everything. So what we thought is that if this generation, like our technology or the property, how the way we are searching for the properties or these things are like in the generation where we are into just in a grid based search mode. But the next generation, who are well versed with this AR based or Snapchat based thing, they would be liking this all gamifying versus.
Yes.
Right. So for that trend, we have created this technology. So we adopted this. So secondly, there is a huge shift. See, what happened is there is two ways of searching something. One is click based, another is prompt based. Click based is a series where you use your mouse or your touch screen, you search for something, you end up with that
Your final-
funnel. Yeah. So in a website, you go through a website, you need to search, you have to roll up,
You're
you have to
scrolling, and
scrolling,
you're
and you will
end-
be getting your result.
Yes.
But now the technology is shifting into prompt based, where you just say, I am looking for 2 BHK, 3 BHK. That's all.
that's
Yeah, I'm looking for 3 BHK in some Madhapur, Neopolis, with this budget. That's all. You need not
And
to
you get
go
your
through
all-
yeah. So here it comes, the prompt base comes with NLP. That is with AI and machine learning. So whatever commands you are giving to the system or to the bot, it will be showing you the results. So as I said, your impatience in also in also seeing the like searching for the properties. That's why we came up with this Hookbot.
Hookbot.
So the whole introduction was for this bot.
Yes.
So
yes.
where we are coming up with a bot where it is like with all the AI enabled, where you can directly prompt a message, you can answer it, and a user can directly go through the project in a 360-degree view in an animated digital twinning, what we are doing for the projects, where they can have a live video call session with the property owner or the seller.
What do you mean by live? Like, why do you like? You said it's a bot, so I can understand there are many other bots in the market on your websites, etc. So everybody provides the same thing. They provide basic details of the project.
Okay.
What do you mean this video call, which is something that's new?
So for every question, it's my habit to go for a root level thing. So
Okay.
I need to
please.
introduce again. For
It's a 1 hour long podcast. Take as much as time you want.
So it's okay. So see, if you visit for a site, like a physical site visit, if you are doing for a physical site visit, what happens? You enter into the site. Some receptionist will be there who will be asking you your whereabouts. They will be asking you to fill the form. Then some salesperson will be approaching you. Then some office boy will be coming with a coffee mug and giving you, and the whole site visit happens. That happens in a physical world. So why do we create a website in real estate with beautiful brochures or e-brochures or walkthroughs? Why do you create?
Because I see, it's more like everybody knows about the project. Everybody gets to know about the project, but ultimately they come down to website. Because I do that. We do not just with real estate, I guess. Any others, if you see a shoe on somebody's legs, you see that name, you just go into Google and search for it. So I think that's what websites are for.
So yeah, absolutely. So website is like an virtual touring of the property, right? So you get all the information, floor plans, then about the site, then unit plans, location advantages. Everything is been explained in the website, like about the builder, every documents, those things you can see visually in the website. As the company name is VisualHash, so and SPIM. So what we did is that we wanted to have a more appealing version of the website, that is the next level, that is website 3.0. We are not approaching to that website 3.0, but website 2.1, where we can say that your website is being converted to a physical platform, that is physical plus digital, where your sales guys will be there in the website. So it's like someone is approaching to the website, it's like he's coming for a site visit, but virtually. Okay, but here no one is responding. Bot is just a robot. Everyone knows that it's a bot. So it's an automated dialogue flow. Whatever you are entering, it is answering. But in what we think is that after all your ATL, BTL, offline, digital activities, meta activities, all will be funneled to one platform, that is website. So anyone is addressing that if some client is there. For example, we had we have a property where the villa price is around 5 crore, and in that property, so the clients are, it's like the one who is having like a yearly package of 1 CR or 2 CR, they are the clients, and they are the most busiest people, as they are from the HNIs or ultra HNIs. So they don't go through your Insta or Meta. They don't get that much of time for that. So they will be directly popping into your website. They get a slot of 10 to 15 minutes where they explore about the project or explore the website. So that's the time where a salesperson, if given a chance, if a salesperson comes to know that a neurologist just came to my website, he is having the budget, he knows everything, he
wants to directly connect.
Yeah. So there is no platform right now where you can directly interact with your client on the website with a live video call, plus showcasing all your projects in a 360-degree view with a live simulation. So there is no platform. So any bot which is right now present, it's just a text-based platform where it is giving you the same brochure and those all things, but you are not getting anything else from that. So what we did, we came with this 3.0 version of the real estate. What I say is real estate 3.0, because we are shifting our all PropTech. It's a PropTech company, and we are creating a number of different projects where we are coming with new solutions where we are providing this type of technologies where it will enhance a salesperson to have a direct communication with the buyer and reduce the sales cycle and give a direct knowledge about the project.
So you're saying if I'm looking to buy a 2 BHK or a villa, and I'm not in Hyderabad, I want to buy it in Hyderabad, I want to stay, I want to retire over here. So in that scenario, instead of coming to the site, I can probably visit the site virtually while sitting in somewhere in Delhi, Mumbai, or any other states. So, and also talking to a person, because see, I can do that on my WhatsApp video call. I can video call a sales guy, go to the site. I can tell him to do that as well, and he'll share me the brochure. I'll just select it. But how do you think this? How do you differentiate? How do you, the experience with me?
So as a WhatsApp video call, or if I say, so first there is a funneling of the lead.
Yes.
Whenever a lead comes, there is a funneling of the lead. So there is a navigation what happens. It's not like that they will be going to the website, directly call to the buyer or the seller or the buyer, and they will ask you for a video call. Okay, so what happens, they search in the website, then they go for the awareness about the project, then they want to understand about the project, then they will be asking for the video calls and those things. We are not eliminating the physical site visits. We are not eliminating it.
Okay.
We are enriching the site visits. So what we want to say is, so if you are going for an under construction property where there is no signal or something is not there, you are seeing through a video pixelated in a small screen. So it's all about enriching what you are seeing. So it's about a visual experience. So if I am able to show you the buyer or the builder, from the builder end, if I am able to show you how the project will be post 4 years, or at the time of position, what developments will be there, what will be the road extension on that place. So those all things can be visualized when you want to have that visualizing experience. So once it is in the website, then that can be done. That can't be done through any WhatsApp video call or something else. Maybe we'll be developing some video calls with AR integration, which will be giving
that
this.
Would be...
Yeah, we are in that phase also. That's what we are coming up with. So that's a new thing. But this is the thing where the buyer need to see that visualizing of the property post 4 years, how it would be. If you are going to any of the projects, they will be showcasing, they will be mesmerizing you with their brochures, or in a home theater where they will be showing you about the project, videos. They will be taking you to the future. Yes. That this will be how the project will be. So,
but imagine doing that while sitting at the comfort
of your home or at your office place or anything, and you can also share that experience with your friends, families. So that's why. This answers your question, I think.
Yes, I think it does. It definitely does. I think this is as you said, developing, bringing an AR model into a video call as well, and with the way the tech has been progressing, with the way the world has been moving forward, I think it's a matter of time when we make it as well.
So our company is there, the name like SPIM, as I said.
Let's talk about SPIM. You've mentioned that during the podcast. I want to talk about it. So we have VisualHash. Now there is a SPIM that you just introduced to us. Give us what SPIM is. How did it start?
Yeah, SPIM is like search property in Metaverse, motion, and maps. Okay. So we are combining all these three forces for a property search. So why Metaverse, why motion, and why maps? So Metaverse is a platform where nowadays it's a trending word. Everyone knows it.
I think it has trended and also died out.
Yeah. So because many of the industries are adopted for their own use.
Yes.
So Metaverse, as for a B2C or as for a customer, as per it's so like Meta has introduced Metaverse for their Oculus Quest.
Yes. They literally changed their whole company name and the direction.
So each and every industry are now curating or tailoring the Metaverse platform to their needs, like we did for the property search. So what we thought is that we can use Metaverse for better showcasing the property or the city or the hotspots where real estate transactions are there. So we are now digital twinning the cities.
What do you mean by what do you mean digital twin? How?
So digital twinning is like the real world to a 3D world.
Okay.
So whatever you see in the real world, we are converting into a 3D world. So we use Unreal or Unity platforms. We create like a game.
Yeah.
If you have played PUBG,
you're gamifying the experience.
It's like PUBG for real estate.
Yeah.
So that's what we are creating. So as I said in earlier also, the next generation who is into more gamification, or the Snapchat generation, or this generation who are into more AR, VR, those things, they would be loving to see their properties in that way only, because their mind has been tuned in that way. So we are bringing metaverse platform where they can visualize each and every, not only the projects, the whole city in a metaverse. So they can it's a like a prompt based, what I said earlier. So directly just you need to just speak out and say that I'm looking for this property. You will be directly zooming into that place, in that area. It will be showing you the whole scenario, how it will be post 10 years from now, the project or the location. That's what we can do in a metaverse platform. That's why we are creating this digital twinning, which is 3D modeling.
You mentioned metaverse. See, last 2 years during COVID pandemic, people have been sitting at home and hyping up a lot about the cryptocurrency, and along with came the metaverse concept as well. We've seen some crazy news about Snoop Dogg investing millions of dollars, buying land in Decentraland. So a lot of names have popped up. What do you think about this metaverse culture worldwide? There are big companies who have risen and fallen as well, trying to sell virtual pieces of land for what, $69 million was the highest price that a NFT was bought by people. At Tamil Nadu based, the guy bought NFT for $69 million, which is what, 3,000 crores or something like that. What is your, as a person who's in this industry, who's looking to develop something in this industry, what are your thoughts on this?
See, whenever a new technology comes into the ecosystem, it is like bombard like a tsunami.
Yeah.
Everyone talks about it. Every journal, every news, every tech conference is about that only. So everyone sees their future in that. Yeah. Every company wants to adopt it because it's a trending word. Every investor wants to fund those companies.
Exactly.
So in that way, everyone wanted to have that their piece of share in the in a blockchain. Yes. Or in AI or in the metaverse thing. So it's not now, it's from many trends. It's been that.
Notably, but internet as well. Like when internet launched, there's a very famous newspaper article where internet is a fad, says millions of people. But look at us now.
Right. Yeah. So what happens is that whenever a new technology comes, everyone wants to invest or start up some new thing or be in that. Yeah. And they are not, so the vision for what and how the usability will be, that is not defined for many of the companies or startups. Yeah. That's why many have failed. Yes. But post that, after this R&D and this success and failure, there comes a real filtered way of using.
After all the testing waters, this is my last thing.
Yeah, the purity, that thing comes when everything happens.
And it takes time.
Yeah, the same thing happened with GPT. The same thing is happening with any of that. The same thing happened with biotechnology, nanotechnology. Those were the trending days names. Now it's space. So it happens. EdTech. The same thing happened with EdTech. Every company
Byju's is the biggest example for that. A $22 billion company.
So every company wanted to be in EdTech. They wanted to in this space. Then it comes to a curated, silent form where it will be a blockbuster.
This is the actual business.
Yeah, this is
this viable or not?
Yes. So from all the business failures, a company learns about it and they implement it as a case study, and they comes up with a new form which becomes a hit in the market. So in that way, metaverse is now being absorbed by each and every industry. Now they are curating, they are tailoring according to their needs. Now they are coming with a new form where it will be usable to any of the person.
Yes, makes sense. So we spoke about what VisualHash does, what SPIM does. Do you want to add something about, if we are slowly reaching towards the end of our conversation as well, we can add something else that you want to add as well, but do you want to add something that what is VisualHash doing next? What is up for us? Anything?
So
there are something new things that I've known, but I don't know if we can talk about it publicly yet. So maybe give a small teaser as such.
So like I said, we are into maps and motions. So we will be coming up in next year with a platform where your phone camera will be an property finder. So through camera and through integration of augmented reality, you just need to go to the building or the place. Like if you are traveling to Neopolis, you just need to place on your camera, and through the geo tagging, you will be getting an image of the building, the price of the property, the availability all in your mobile camera. So that's
Google Lens had there was a product called
so
Google
Google Lens is like a real time
Yes.
scanning of the things and giving you the this. What we are showcasing is the future.
Yeah.
So it's an empty land. You're passing through an empty land. So just click off your camera, you are getting the whole visualization of the future. So that is AR what we are showcasing. So that type of technology is coming. Then we are coming with live leads. So if a person thinks about a property project and if he is going to a website, then you will be getting a live lead.
Yes.
Where you can directly, no need of digital marketing, no need of any type of marketeers. You are getting a live lead where you can interact with them with a video call. These type of things are being developed.
That sounds interesting. We're looking more. Also, it's still in development, of course. So we're still gonna wait for it in further episodes. Let's talk about as a person who's been doing this for past 10 years, I believe. What if a future entrepreneur who wants to get into this field, let it be metaverse or let it be the digital marketing platform? What are your challenges that you face or are you still facing in regards to expanding this company or this concept to the whole world? What are challenges did you face and how did you overcome them, which can be helpful for any future entrepreneurs watching?
So same like if you have heard or read about Redbus.
Redbus, yeah.
Yeah, they had they started Redbus, and they were empowering every bus owners or every travel company
Live tracking, something like that. Yeah.
About online booking of the seats.
Yeah.
So at that time, they need to visit each and every bus owners or the travel agents. They need to empower them. They need to educate them that this is the future.
Campaigns,
Yeah. Now, if you talk about Redbus or iBibu or any of the travel things where you are doing online ticketing, it's like it's a daily usage. You never go and get a offline ticket, right?
Yeah.
The same thing is happening with us in Metaverse. Now, the adoption rate is very low. We need to go and educate the builders or real estate property gurus or these all agents, where we are making them understand the usability of metaverse, how it can be useful for your company, how you can upgrade your visualization of properties, experiential marketing. So I believe that in coming 4 to 5 years, that will be a trend. Like right now, how the ticketing is, the same way it will be. Like everyone will be looking for the metaverse platform where they can, because at the end of the day, it's about how you show the property. Is it a 2D format, 3D format, VR format, AR format? It's how you showcase the property.
And also how you make a client understand before he comes to the site.
So being a builder, you have 100% knowledge about the property. Yes. You know about the brick size to cement, what you are using, the iron, what you are using, aluminum. Those all configurations you know. But when it comes to the agent or the salesperson or the bottom of the pyramid, the knowledge shrinks. So this platform gives you where you can have 100% knowledge transfer to the client. If he wants to understand more, they can understand with visually. So this platform provides that thing. So I see for metaverse, like you asked, like new startups for their industry, they have to find out a way in that industry how the metaverse will be useful. For in pharma companies, I went for a metaverse conference recently in Bangalore.
Yes.
Yeah. So there a doctor is using metaverse to treat their patients, showcasing the operation theater, giving them the insight how the operation will be done, then showcasing the using simulation of robotics, using that surgery in metaverse, showcasing that. To in that level they have came up in healthcare system. And some travel companies showcasing how the traveling will be there with their platform. They are showing the whole Egypt pyramids in metaverse in that way. In schools or in schools,
I think that's education. A very good area. Schooling, education is
education. They are showing the universe. Even some are showing like metaverse where group of students are combining and they are saying how a molecule joins and becomes, how an atom joins and becomes a molecule, or some these type of scientific experiments can be done in metaverse platform. So I believe that the next generation which we are the PS5 or these all are metaverse.
Yes.
Whatever games you are playing, those all are in metaverse.
Yeah.
So even roadblocks.
Roblox.
Yeah, Roblox is an pretty example for a metaverse where each and every kid is using metaverse. They are creating their own groups. They are playing. They are creating. Everything is on that.
We just haven't named it yet, but we've been using it technically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So metaverse is being used from the day when you started playing PUBG or before that. When
CS:GO is a metaverse platform.
Every game is a metaverse platform where a group of people, like-minded people, are coming together and playing the game. It's from my time, Counter-Strike was a game where two groups used to. That was a metaverse.
Yeah,
it's
we just branded it right now.
It's just a branded. So I don't think it's a challenge now. The trend is there, the metaverse. How you are using? So game industry has been using from many years, and they are creating a new trend by more visualization, more they're implementing AI and those all things to get more into that. Only thing is that some industries have not adopted, like
it is slowly
real
seeping
estate.
into others as well.
Yeah, other industries are now adopting it. So real estate has that because it's all about real estate, interior designing, architecture companies. This all in construction, they are integrating with BIM models and they are doing. So there are many ways this is going on.
So do you think after games, would you think real estate is the next biggest for metaversing or changing into metaverse, or do you think any other industries? Like
there are many other industries. I will not say that only real estate is there. There is automobile industry, there is space industry, defense is using metaverse. I went to Dubai for a metaverse conference again last year, where the whole Dubai police is using metaverse.
How is
banking is they have the whole police headquarters in a metaverse thing.
Okay.
Yeah, they have developed it. I don't know they have executed or not. So where you can live have a FIR, or you can directly complain or do. Even many banks in Saudi and this Middle East have adopted for metaverse. Even IndusInd Bank or some bank from our India is also into metaverse. They are having these all features.
Yes. So yeah, you could say real estate is one sector which you can get. See, it's a fast cash. Yeah. Fast. It's a moving money.
Just I want to remind, Flipkart had its Flipverse by the name of into metaverse, but they couldn't grab the market. But I believe that in coming days or years, they will do.
I very vaguely remember that.
Yes. Reliance is totally into a big metaverse thing. They are do.
They developed a very cheap Geo Glass, Geo GPT version as well, which is crazy. Yeah, sorry, you were continuing.
It's a VR thing.
Yes.
And I had a meeting with Z people also, Z Studios. They were coming with their own metaverse platform. So where each and everything will be in a metaverse, like Decentraland or Sandbox. So there are many things going on. The only thing is that it's not on to the platform right now. They are curating, they are tailoring, they are making it the best to come to the end users.
Yes. So yeah, you could from the conversation I could understand that we are moving towards metaverse, and the world also unknowingly, without knowing the fact that they're moving into metaverse, they have been moving in. We could say that's probably the next big thing. You could say that. I mean, internet was the next big back in the day. It was that during the 2008 financial crisis, and as we move forward, many things have come and died down, but this has just sprung out of the equation, and it has been growing rapidly.
Obviously, when every industry is going to adopt a single tech platform or a single version of the thing, then when the adoption is huge, then it will be a next big thing. Even movie industry is now coming with metaverse. They are coming with interactive way of viewing a movie. So many things is happening in the world.
Yes.
The only thing many are not aware, and being in this field, we are aware. So we can see how the industry is going to change through adopting this tech.
Movie industry, it reminds me of the Apple Vision Pro, the movie experience you get. I haven't used it. I'm sure we'll do sometime soon, but the experience you get from watching it at the comfort of your home in a full 360 platform, which will be good. But imagine if we do that for our site visits. Like you wear a Vision Pro at your house and you just log in into your site. As you said, we can make a digital twin. You're walking through an area. Okay, I like this property. Let me just see how my bedroom is going to look
So
like.
actually, Raghu, we already have that. The only thing it is in iPad. We need to implement into Vision Pro.
Vision Pro. Okay.
You might have seen the iPad
Yes,
version of
yes,
AR,
yes,
where
yes.
we are using
Like
iPads,
walking, yes.
yeah, iPad camera or mobile camera to get the augmented reality. The thing has to just to be implemented into the Vision Pro.
Tweak it a little bit for
Vision
Vision
Pro,
Pro and
yeah,
for other.
so everything is the same.
So yeah, you've been talking a lot about being an entrepreneur, being a business, going into business from very early stage, right after college or during in college as well, right? So you've been why have you ever thought of array, if I was an employee, I would have been doing a 9 to 5 and अच्छा घर जाऊंगा. I'll just sit. I'll watch my TV. I'll drink my coffee and sleep. Why did you get into business? Why is this? Where did this entrepreneur bug came into you?
So I generally think being an employee is the most happiest way when I need to give the salaries or something. I feel that being an employee is the most chilled way when you do 9 to 5 job and no tensions about paying bills or paying rents or these
Yeah.
all things. But this doing business from very early stage, because I did my MBA, which was about how to do business. So many people, even my classmates or many of them, what they think is that understand you have been specialized in master in business
Administration.
which means you have
You know
studied
how to.
all those things, like it might be an operations, it might be marketing, it might be advertising, it might be strategies. Those all have been you study about all those things. It's been taught to you in MBA.
Yes.
So in that early classes in the MBA only, I thought, when I've been trained for these all things, and when I've been taught about the case studies, how these companies have dealt, or the CEO has dealt with this, how the HR has been dealt. So I have all the multiple skills. So, and I have the whole army of lecturers and professors who can help me in getting up my business.
Ah.
So that this is the best moment where everyone is in a momentum of doing business. If I was in engineering or any other field like arts or digital, I might not have thought about it.
Yeah.
Because that was my domain. If I was in a mechanical engineer, I might have thought about going to some engineering program or in any automobile sector or space sector in that way. But being into MBA, it's my main motive is to get a business.
Yeah.
So they have been training. I have been training to get into business. So in that way, I came into business. So
Yeah.
there is no other fact that any
Entrepreneur. Yeah.
entrepreneur is there,
Yes.
already there. But this MBA gave me a motivation to do more and more.
It pushed you in the direction
of the business.
It showed you the way. It showed you the path.
Yeah, MBA tells you about more new jargons where you use to use for the clients to pitch your things. So it just polishes you. So giving presentations, wearing suits, and how you behave. That those all grooming yourself. That happens in MBA. So I've been trained for that. So I came into the business. That's the thing. And post that, there is a Mukesh Ambani's quote which I strongly believe, and in my company everyone knows about it. You might also knowing about it.
Yes.
Think big. If you are thinking small, it's a crime.
Yeah.
So each and every time I believe that what he said, it's deep into my veins that you have to think big, because today what you think big might be a smaller thing in coming days. Everything happens in that way. So you need to keep on thinking big. If you are thinking small, it doesn't matter for many, but it's a crime when you are talented or you have been surrounded by people
Opportunities.
who can opportunities in this market. If you're
Yes.
thinking small, even it's an employee, if it's a startup or everyone, if you're thinking small to have a small market or have a smaller thing, you're not upgrading yourself. That's a crime.
Yes.
What I believe is innocence is a crime.
It's like that quote, like, aim for the stars. If you miss it, you might land on the moon, which
Yeah.
is still, again, a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I believe that if you're not aiming for the star, that is also a crime. If you're not aiming it,
Yeah.
if you are not aiming, then where you will be going? So whatever field you are, you might be in any of the fields, but you need to think about the best If you are an employee, you need to think that I'll be a CTO, a CEO, or CEO of that company. That's what your vision should be. If you are thinking that, I generally interview many of the people, they say, in next 3 years, what you want to be? They will be saying, I want to be in a good position and as a sales manager. So their thoughts are till managerial level only. No one says that I want to be a CEO. Many few are there who say
Yeah.
that thing, that I want to be a CEO, I want to do this, I want to start this, I want to do that. Yeah, definitely they have that, they have seen that vision. So back that, seeing a vision and bringing it into practicality, it is a difference. Your expectation versus reality, it differs. So you need to first think big,
Yes.
then march towards it, make your plan, and
As
go
Abdul
ahead.
Kalam also said, dreams are free. Why can't you just dream?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Roni Screwwala, right?
Strawwala.
Screwwala.
Ronnie Strawwala.
Please
Strawwala?
edit this name.
Okay, yeah.
So
Yeah.
the
Let's AI generated actual name
Ronnie
for it.
Screwwala. So he has a book by the name of Dream Through Your Eyes Open, or something like that.
So yeah, I think that slowly brings us to the end of the conversations as well. So we've spoken a lot about what the world is thinking about metaverse, what we are doing in metaverse. Let's just a little bit go into our company's history. I want to see. I've joined here 2 years, 2.5 years, I believe, and we've started as a. It was in an initial stage. We just had very nascent products. We were a service-based company initially, but slowly we molded ourselves into a complete digital platform, a complete metaverse platform, slowly a prop tech platform. What was your initial days with VisualHash has been like?
So, like, I was born and brought up in Delhi, and I was a like mother tongue is Telugu, but born and brought up there.
Yeah.
So so Delhi has an air of entrepreneurship. Say every
I thought that was Bangalore.
no, Delhi actually.
Okay.
Each and every Sardar
Uh-huh.
is an entrepreneur. They have their own companies. They have their Bangalore. You can say dropouts from the jobs or from the colleges. They come to Bangalore. The final product comes to Bangalore, but most of the kida of having entrepreneurship comes in
Business लगाते हैं चलो.
business करना है, कुछ ना कुछ करना है, startup करना है. That comes in Delhi. I believe it. I have seen it.
So you've been in Delhi for a while.
Yeah, born and brought up. My education was, everything was in
Okay,
Delhi.
okay.
Yeah. So that kida was there always. So I pursued my MBA. Then in the second year of the college, we started with my group of my college mates only, my classmates.
Yes.
We started a company which is an advertising agency. This was an advertising
Okay.
agency.
This was in which year?
2011, 12.
Okay,
Yeah, 12.
okay, yeah.
11, 12. Yeah. So whatever we used to learn in advertising and marketing classes in those days, we used to go and pitch to the clients.
Yeah.
That was the best thing. Yeah.
चाप यहाँ सुनो यहाँ चापो.
यहाँ से निकाला वहाँ पर चेप दी. Any presentation, if some like what we used to be, our professor Khalid, his name was Khan. Sorry, Khan.
Okay.
So he used to present about case study about Cadbury, how it came into the market, how it penetrated. Same with Kellogg's and these things. So what we did, we used that case study of Kellogg's. We went to a company by the name of Bagri. If you go to Bagri. Bagri.
Okay.
Okay. So we pitched them with the same idea what Kellogg's how it penetrated. We used those all case studies, changed the logos and pictures, and we inserted their logos and their photos on it, and we pitched how it should be, how visual merchandising should be, what should be the brand identity, and these all things we did it like that. We pitched.
And did you get that deal?
Yeah, we got it.
Oh, nice.
Many of it. So we got some digital leads. We got some digital activity for them, or branding activity, creatives like that. We pitched for DoubleTree Hilton. We pitched for so we had clients like DoubleTree Hilton was our client. Then Hero Cycles was our client. I remember that the first company like we had a video shoot ad which we pitched, but it didn't happen, was Hector Beverages, which is now Paper Boat.
Oh,
and
okay, yeah.
back in those
I
days.
thought Paperboard was just a fairly new company.
No,
Oh,
the owner was from Coca-Cola.
okay,
He came out and he started Paperboat.
okay.
Hector Beverages is the parent company name, according to him. So that was the initial pitch what we did. I don't know if he still remembers or not.
Okay.
So this was in back in 2011-12. So in that area, in that zone only, we started a company by the name of bhooklagi.com.
Bhook lagi. Acha,
Bhooklagi.com.
are you hungry?
Yeah.
Acha, I'm hungry.
In 2011, we started booklagi.com. We collaborated with different restaurants. We used to book tables and those all things.
So you made Zomato.
We were not Zomato.
Okay.
We didn't know about Zomato.
Was Zomato there back in the day? Or
2000,
very early.
it was a simultaneous growth for every startup. Zomato was in Gurgaon and Swiggy was in Bangalore. So I was traveling in Delhi Metro with my friend discussing about this booklagi.com. So some traveler from in that metro, he heard about this whole discussion. He said the same thing is happening in Bangalore by the name of Swiggy. They came with this, and in those days, Food Panda was also there, I think.
Yeah, I remember.
And Zomato was named as Foodie Bay.
Yes.
It was not
yes,
Zomato,
yes.
it was Food
And
eBay.
it was not a delivering company. It was a food directory, I guess. Like
Yeah.
those.
Food eBay was the company. Then they came, and I remember till now the Book My Show now, which is a online
Yes,
platform for
yeah.
the movie tickets. In back
Not just
in
movie.
those
I
days,
mean, they're selling everything.
yeah, in Delhi it was like online with the calls through
Okay.
telephone numbers they used to book. So we used to call and say that we need 2 tickets in PVR Anupama or PVR Saket. Even PVR was in their initial stages when I was in Delhi. There were only 4 to 5 halls. Now it's all over the.
It's the biggest.
Yeah,
The
it's
Poda
biggest.
Inox. Yeah.
So whatever you name the companies like Paytm, it is a Noida-based company. You talk about like 99 Acres, Naukri.com, Magic
all from
Bricks,
Delhi.
all are from Noida.
Appa.
To be, and I'm from that place.
And we were thinking it's all Bangalore that has
Yeah,
built
every
us.
company's headquarters is in Noida. This property.
Yeah.
So real estate, if predominantly real estate market was from Delhi NCR. So
Because of the capital.
Yeah.
Inflow of capital, I guess.
inflow of capital, the connectivity,
Yeah.
as it's a capital of
Yes.
India.
Yeah.
So any prop tech company was from that place only. So that was a major influence why we came from advertising agency. We went to real estate, from real estate to prop tech. That was the direction what we
What was
saw.
your first sale in real estate?
So
You must have good memory.
Yeah,
with it.
yeah.
Of course.
we had the first sale was like we sold a property in Supertech. There was a builder in Supertech.
The one that got demolished.
Yeah, that one. In that one only, I sold.
What a start to a career. Okay.
So the Sienna Towers, the name of so we sold it to our investor. So he bought an apartment there. That was the first thing. So
Is it? You must be You must be shouting at you right now, thinking that अरे ये लोग ने मुझे ये बेचा अभी वो.
हाँ वही मतलब उसी दिन दिखा दिया कि ये ब्लॉकबस्टर करेगा.
Yeah.
So that was the destiny.
Yeah.
Then we used to when you're into this startup phase, if you are your friends, they will that's like a you can say addiction or toxin or like a drug. When you are in a startup, you want to earn, you want to do that. Dedication comes when you are into that phase of startup.
Yeah.
You want to your whole like you say, your blood, your veins will be a zeal of motivation that you want to do something, you want to bring something. Those type of high level of passion
Yes.
is into you, where you want to achieve in any case. So if you see, there is a Wagner car of mine,
Yes.
which is of those days. We used to do telecalling from that car, so that's why I kept now. Of course, having of multiple cars. So
I remember you telling me it's my first love.
Yeah.
I still see that text.
Because we used to have back in those days, there was no digital marketing or any kind of thing. We used to have a pile of data where we used to just randomly call and ask for the properties. If something clicks, it's okay, or else we used to even have canopies on the roadside. Delhi NCR market was like that. Even if you're an MBA candidate or you have came up with some good like background also. You need to have a canopy, you have to sit, you have to sell. This is a practice what they do.
Yes.
And each and every Delhiite, I feel that they are very much extrovert. They never feel low for what they are doing. They have that inbuilt thing that they can do anything in sales.
Yeah.
So if you see any MNC or North guys, be it in sales,
Yeah.
South guys are more nerds. They're more into tech
Yes.
level jobs, and North guys are more into selling or marketing or sales.
It's like this, North में it's like हाँ चल कर देंगे हो जाएगा.
हाँ.
यहाँ पे it's like
They will take challenge.
यहाँ पे हाँ हो जाएगा करेंगे.
High level of risk taking
Yeah.
appetite, and South
It's quite
guys are-
opposite to we are like हाँ चलो
South
हो
are
जाएगा.
like calculative risk. I will be doing this if it happens. This, they have their flow chart in their brains. This. Then only they will do this.
Yeah.
So this type of mentality is there. I'm not.
We're not demeaning.
And
We're
yeah, I don't mean to say that
To
North
each to their
Indians
own.
are, yeah, they have their own skill set. These
Yeah.
are our own skill set. Even South Indians, many are very good at sales, and this our company is driven by all the
Yeah,
South Indians
exactly.
only. There's no single North Indian or someone, but the majority of the people, if I say DU guys or these people, you see the sales are there in their genes. They will sell everything.
Yeah.
You go to Chandni Chowk, you go to Sarojini Nagar market, you go to any of the market, they will keep on selling. Yeah, so that's what I learned in that market. That influenced me to do business on those all things.
You say Chandni Chowk. I want to talk about your life in Delhi. So like let's keep the little bit of your work a little bit aside, and let's talk about how was Delhi for you. I've never been to Delhi, so I heard a lot about it. I heard it's cold. I heard it's hot. It's crazy on, and I heard it's crazy cold as well. How's Delhi for you?
So Delhi is like it's a vibrant place. You can say it's a vibrant place with lot of joy happening. Each and every something is happening. Your day starts with Maa or Behan ke gali with that. So you start your day with that. You listen those all spiritual words, and your day starts with that. Then you end also with those words. So if you are going through bus, metro, these are the like common thing in families also. So in South Indian, being a South Indian, we don't use those words, and it's a very big thing if I use in my family.
Yeah.
But here, even my my friend's father, or they start, "अरे, क्या कर रहा है तुम यहाँ पर क्यों बैठा?" So in that way, it happens. So that type of there is no language barrier or no word where you are just
Everybody's an extrovert there.
yeah, everybody, you can see majority are extrovert. Then you see people are they live their life. I have seen many, like my friends, if a pub was closed by that time, then they started their car with loud music, and they danced around
That's
there
your pub.
on the roads. On the roads only they dance. So in Lodi, or so there are many where people, I see that extrovertism, each and every person who is carried with that. So that also brings with arguments, debates, all those colors, the heated moments or the crime, those all things might be.
It's the other side of the coin.
Yeah, it might be in that way.
Yeah.
So Delhi is like that, and the climate, the pollution was not that big thing in those
Yeah,
days.
the moment you said vibrant, I like what vibrance about the Delhi? Pura, it's all grayscale.
Yeah, now it's like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand, but many of the cities are on the same verge where the pollution is that.
I think it's been great insights, great ideas from you and about your company, about how you started, how your personal ideas, etc. So yeah, that's what this podcast is. The first episode. Thank you for giving us your time for introducing about what we're going to do in the future and what our path is going to be. And if you have any final words, you could just
So the main so as an end note.
Yes.
So what I assume, I believe is that every time new tech comes up, if you are not updated, then you are outdated. For any
Let's make it a t-shirt and just sell it as VisualHash merchandise.
If you are not updated, you're outdated. It might be a software platform, it might be your skills, anything.
Yeah.
You need to be upgraded. You can't be in like you are sitting in a room, you invented a bulb, and you came outside and you are seeing tube lights or LED lights. That should not be there. You should
Yeah.
follow the trend. You should understand what is happening all over, and you need to upgrade your skills or your platforms or your the softwares, whatever you are using right now in your industry. That has to be upgraded, or else you are outdated.
That sounds fair. And
Yeah.
I think that brings us to the end of the note. Thank you, Mr. Harsha, for joining us. And a little bit about this podcast again. We will be dropping every episode. We'll try to be as punctual as possible, owing to that our editor delivers the job at a correct time. So we're gonna bring guests on this podcast very soon. They're gonna be people from different backgrounds, different ideologies. We're gonna understand what they can provide us and what we can provide them, and what you can learn from this as well. Just like, subscribe, and do all the things that you do with other YouTube videos as well. And bye bye.
Bye.